Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rani Iswara, NPM 192203119, and I'm from class B3 2019. And I will presentation about an analysis eval learner style in online speaking class by Adira Berlianda and Lilia Indriani. Table of content, introduction, research method, result, and conclusion is an educational instrument which is an important part of the learning process where the state in learning style are how each student begin to concrete, process, and maintain new and difficult information. Learning style are characteristic in an unexpected way, by having more or less agreement on retaining, handling, and holding new information. And aptitude. Learning style are characteristic of cognitive, affective, and physiological behavior that serve as moderate, stable indicator of how learning perceived, associated with, and reach to the environment. Learn the fact learning style questionnaire created by Nay Fleming. The model in developing from the neuro-linguistic programming model. FOX stands for visual, oral, read or write, and kinesthetic. Fleming and Bonwell. Learning style is originated personality factor including cognitive structure, psychology, social culture background, and educational experiment. Generally, human learning style can be defined into four categories. One, visual learner focus on realistic display such as chart, graph, illustration, handout, and videos. And two, oral or auditory learners based by hearing information. They tend to get an awesome agreement out of lecture toward listening to a lecture over reading a textbook or hearing the information. Writing prefer to record in the information found as words and text. They are the type of understudies who don't mind sitting down and reading through a course reading to gain valuable understanding. Read or write training frequently perform well in lecture as they tend to record point by point notes of everything the teacher says. And four, kinesthetic learners learn best by touching and doing. Kinesthetic learning has unique characteristics such as talk solely, uncomforted with a long situation. Touching is a symbol to inquire the considering early development by big moves, memorizing sometimes by move and look, utility, body language, and incapable fitness in a long time. Methodology. This research is using descriptive qualitative method. This method aims to make a description illustration systematically, factually, and accurately about the fact of the research object. The primary point of descriptive research is to provide a substantial and accurate representation. Methodology. This research is using descriptive qualitative method. This method aims to make a description, illustration systematically, factually, and accurately about the fact of the research object. This research is categorized as qualitative research. The subject of this study in student
again 19 until 23 years old, with the total number of the subject are 33 person. In this research, the research focus on finding the frequency of learning style that are often used. Questionnaire version 8 by Neil Fleming. Questionnaire are as following. Out of 33 participants of the research, there are 3 students using visual learning style. There are 7 students who use auditory learning style, 4 students using reading, writing learning style, and there are 19 students using kinesthetic learning style. This research, the kinesthetic learning style gave dominant support towards student English speaking ability than visual, auditory, or reading, writing learning style, because 90 under study have a kinesthetic learning style. And the last conclusion, based on the finding and discussion above, there are 4 learning used by students speaking in online class. It is part or visual, auditory, learning, kinesthetic. The result of the research determined from the fact questionnaire version A. Based on the finding and discussion above, there are 4 learning used by students speaking in online class. The total amount of each learning style used by speaking student in the online class is visual 3%, auditory 7%, reading or writing 4%, and kinesthetic 19%. The use of kinesthetic learning style is the most establishing use learning style in speaking in online class in comparison with other learning style. Kinesthetic learning style are useful in capturing information by moving hand or practicing directly to help students in online speaking class. And then thank you for watching. See you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.